Hey, I wasn't expecting a mini PC to actually reshape how smoothly my day flows, but the HP Pro Mini 400G9 did exactly that. This isn't for someone who's okay with lag, long load times, or systems that struggle when real work starts piling up. This is for the person who feels delays in everyday tasks, tabs that stick, apps that hesitate, and workflows that don't keep pace with your intentions. You know the difference between just functioning and actually performing, and you're done settling for anything less. Before anything else, check the current price and stock. Business-grade systems like this rarely stay stable, and waiting usually ends up costing more than you expect. I knew it was time to upgrade when my old tower would choke when juggling spreadsheets, documents, meetings, and design tools all at once. Everything felt adequate until suddenly it didn't. The moment I fired up this HP Mini, that frustration just vanished. It wasn't just snappy, it responded. Apps launched with intent instead of hesitation. Multitasking didn't make it flinch. Tasks that used to drag felt composed and fluid. That release from compromise, that moment where performance feels aligned with your pace, once you experience it, you don't want to go back. Using this machine every day changed how work feels. On long editing sessions, the interface never stalls. On video conferencing, your system keeps up instead of lagging mid-conversation. Even casual multitasking, emails, browser tabs, background tasks, occurs without that tightrope tension you get when a machine is flirting with its limits. It's not about specs on a sheet, it's about how responsive it feels when you actually use it. And let me be honest, don't think I'll wait for later. That later almost always turns into regret when prices adjust or stock diminishes. Every time you consider something weaker, you come back to what you already wanted: reliable performance without excuses. You might wonder whether a mini form factor can truly perform. What surprised me wasn't just how capable it is, it's how consistent it feels. Real-world responsiveness doesn't fade when the workload climbs. Connectivity isn't an afterthought. Multiple display ports, USB-C, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, RJ45, everything just works without constant dongles and adapters. That kind of practical performance is rare, and once you've lived with it, anything less starts to feel like a compromise you never want to revisit. Owning this PC changes how you sit down to work. You don't fiddle with waiting bars. You don't watch taskbars blink while apps think. You just get to work, and that's a confidence that comes only when your gear feels trustworthy instead of tentative. Performance feels fluid under real load. Multitasking stays composed, not strained. Apps launch with immediate response. Connectivity works without constant adapters. Every day feels efficient and capable. It's not the cheapest desktop on the shelf. You'll notice weaker hardware instantly. Eventually you stop looping comparisons and just choose the mini PC you already wanted. Don't make this the upgrade you think about next month and quietly regret you waited. Check price and availability now, and step into performance that actually feels purposeful.